Today, the 𝘤𝘦𝘭𝘰𝘸 is born.
Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night.
Got some brackets here I'm about to paint with some of this 𝘭𝘪𝘯𝘬𝘈 blast. Some modified brackets for my 𝘭𝘪𝘯𝘬𝘈 alternator. Little update video here. It's been a couple hours. Haven't really done a lot of recording today. Just been doing a lot of just work, just stuff that isn't really good for video. Like for example, car did not come with a master cylinder. Got a nice one sitting in there. So yeah, that's pretty much ready to accept the motor. Besides the motor mount sitting there, which I still have to remove. Reminded myself. Over here we got the engine. Got a nice power steering pump down there. Nice MMR pulley on it. Got my little KMJ unit sitting there, looking all good in gloss black. But yeah, we're about to chain it up. It's not as complete as we would prefer it to be to install it, but we really want to get the motor into the car, and then a lot of the other things can be done in the car. Like when we did the yellow Terminator, we pretty much put the whole pulley bridge and all the belts and everything that we needed up front and then dropped it in, but we did it all in the car, not a big deal. So now I'm gonna go ahead and stab the transmission on it, take the motor mount out of the car and slap it in.
Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night. Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it can build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't.
Alright guys, just wanted to add this in the video. A little piece of information that might help you other new edge owners is this little guy right here. Now, some of you guys will notice that if you buy an aftermarket mid-pipe to go in your stock manifolds, that'll have a leak right here at this part. The I guess we'd call this the ball side, because the other side is like a gasket. And a lot of people deal with this and they don't even know that that's where it's leaking. But yeah, that right there on aftermarket mid-pipes usually doesn't like to fit on the header and the stock manifold. So what you do is you get one of these guys right here. Here it goes on the other side. It'll be kind of like this with that flange in there. That flange will be in it. You buy one of those off of like Amazon or whatever, and then what you do is cut it, get the flange off, have that little piece right there, and then you slap that in there with some copper RTV around both edges, and then you just slap that in there. And then I've done that a couple times. Works charm every time. So thought I'd show you guys that little, kind of like a little hack. A lot of people, you know, go crazy over that exhaust leak and don't even know what it is. But yeah, that's the fix right there. So yeah.
Up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
Alright guys, so we got the motor in the car, making a lot of progress on it. Gonna be starting it up soon. Just been waiting on a couple things, and one of those things finally showed up today. The folks at 𝘕𝘂 were kind enough to send us out this lower supercharger pulley kit. Real nice piece, especially over the stock one, as you can see here. This cruddy thing, freaking boat anchor. So happy to get rid of this thing. It definitely doesn't hold a candle to the aftermarket 𝘕𝘂 setup. So yeah. Look at this. And if this kit is something that you guys are interested in getting for yourself and your own Cobras, there's a link in the description where you can get it off of KMJ Motorsports. Alright, so it's been a week since the last clip that you guys saw. Just been doing a lot of little odds and ends, little piecing together, little insignificant things. But today we're picking back up with the big stuff in the supercharger going on. And maybe, with enough time and hope, we can do the first start today, but we'll find that out.
Bike stand. Put it on the crossover. Ready?
Alright, got everything mounted that we need to start it up, and obviously this is a junkyard motor out of an Aviator, and so we want to just verify that it does indeed run without any knocking before we go ahead and install the rest of the coolant system, intercoolant system, etc. So that's going to be the plan.
We're going to try to start it again. Hold the pedal down. Huh? It's trying to run. Good. Quiet now. fueling problem.
But we know, hey, once you got it idling pretty good, the motor sounded nice and healthy.
Yeah, this is what was knocking. It's the tensioner is bottoming out.
Did it happen?
Yeah, you can see it's bottomed out right here.
Like it's all the way at its max, like.
Yeah, well, it was smooth and it started running good.
Yeah, it's just, I saw whenever you sprayed it in there, go 10, 15, and then stay there, and then it cut off. And then it's like, whenever you just didn't have it, it was just going all the way
I kept it running by just squirting it in there.
Yeah.
So we know it's fuel, so that actually makes it feel good, that it's fuel related.
Okay, so the car indeed had a fueling issue. It was because of two things that we did fix. First of all, the fuse in the booster pump was bad, and that would probably correspond to the second problem, the fuel filter. We never changed the fuel filter out. It had crappy, non-used stagnant fuel for several years now, and I think it was the same one before my dad even touched the car. So, safe to say, 6, 7 years maybe, who knows. Fuel filter's been there. It was gross. So we changed the fuel filter. Brad came in handy, 904 Celine on YouTube. Check him out. Giving him the plug because he helped me out beautifully. Came in clutch, brought me a Motorcraft fuel filter, slapped that in, slapped the new fuse in, and here's us starting the car again.
Sounds good. That was a pretty anticlimactic start, but it's really rich.